The inaugural season for the Formula 4 U.S. Championships, powered by Honda, heads south of the Mason-Dixon. JDX Racing's Cameron Doss was the only driver to go sub-128 in round one of qualifying. While Doss was first on the grid, there was a surprise at the back. With Michael Goodyear unavailable, local favorite Skylar Robinson, on loan from Momentum Motorsports, strapped into the GMV number 4 car. Off the start, three-time series winner Konrad Čaček worked hard and passed pole sitter Doss late in lap 1. 1 lap later, the series points leaders were at it again. Doss regained the lead. The big story in race 1 was Robinson, who picked his way through the field and finished third, but those results didn't stick. Doss and series points contender Kyle Kirkwood finished 1-2 in the first race. Third place eventually went to Čaček after the 4 car failed to pass a post-race inspection for being too light. Konrad received the news and the trophy in the paddock after the podium celebration. Race 2, same venue, same results. Doss started first on the grid and set the pace early. Čaček quickly moved from 4th on the grid to 2nd in the race, with Kirkwood settling in behind him. With the top 3 in the series point standings comfortably running 1, 2, 3, there was some intense racing behind them. Veterans Steve Bamford and Jim Goffrey Jr. and Argentina's Baltazar Leguzman putting on a show. In the end, it was Doss, Čaček, and Kirkwood finishing 1, 2, 3. On Sunday, an early wake-up call for race number 3 at Atlanta and number 12 on the season. With Doss again on the pole and again in the lead, the battle for second was shaping up nicely between Robinson, Kirkwood, and Čaček, with position changes coming on almost every lap. Until this, Darren Keene, Blake Mount, and Baltazar Leguzman involved in a crash in turn 10 that brought out a caution. On the rolling restart, Doss assumed his lead, with Georgia native Robinson running second until he ran off the track, allowing Čaček and Kirkwood to take advantage. Doss won his 3rd straight race at Atlanta. Čaček and Kirkwood finished 2nd and 3rd.
Skylar had a really good pace. I think he was on new tires, so he was super quick in turn 1 and 3. So I had to pretty much gap him in turn 10 and turn 7, and that's really the only place I was quicker, at least for the first few laps. But then when he went off in turn 3, I was like, okay, I can have a sigh of relief. But the tires started going off at the end, and I could see Konrad creeping up. So I had to work as hard as I could the whole race.
Next up for the Formula 4 teams, a trip to South Florida for 3 races to close the inaugural season and decide which of these teams will win the season title. At Road Atlanta, Jim Wogan, Honda Racing, HPD Trackside.